I'm Luann Gvist, and I'm talking with Jim Spellos today. Jim is going to be a keynoter and education session presenter at convention. We are really excited to have you coming to convention,
Thanks.
Jim.
Thank you. Looking forward to it. Can't wait.
Jim, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're excited about coming to our convention?
Luann, I love technology. I get so excited about the technology and the opportunities that it provides. It provides for learning. It provides for understanding how we're going to move into the future and what's going to be out there. And so for me to come to the convention in November and be able to share with the board members and maybe have my passion for the technology rub off on them so they can see really the impact it makes in learning and education. To me, that's really what I want to be able to do. And I think that's what's critical for all people right now, is to see technology isn't just a tool, but it's actually a way that we can be absorbed to learn better, to learn more, and to really take these skills and move them forward.
Oh, thanks, Jim, for that. I saw you at the National School Board Association convention. You talked to board members for many, many years, and that's why I invited you to come to Iowa to talk to board members. So thank you for that. But you just talked about making sure, that there's learning is meaningful. Can you talk a little bit more about what board members should understand about how teachers can use technology in the classroom to really get to that deeper learning?
Sure, Ken. And, I really think, Luann, it's about a culture of creativity that needs to be supported. I think oftentimes the technology, people look at it and it's a black and white conversation about how it can be used. But I think that the educators that are out there today really have this ability to see the technologies, especially the ones the students are already using, and become creative with how they can turn that into learning opportunities that didn't exist previously. An example of that, a couple of examples that are out there, there's a great app called Atlas. And what a really human atlas. And what it does is it actually projects the human body in the middle of a room so all the students can walk around there and be able to see and interact medically and from an anatomy standpoint, stuff they wouldn't be able to see otherwise. Or you got tools like Expeditions, which Google is out there for a while, which allows the class to go on a field trip without leaving the classroom, but to be able to interact through their devices, through their mobile phones, and see things and engage and learn so much better. So again, that culture of creativity is such a critical part of what the board can do to support the technology that's out there.
And there's a rumor flying around, Jim, that you might be bringing some of those examples and hands-on experiences to our convention in November.
I couldn't come to the conference without bringing some toys. That's correct. And I'll have some really, really cool stuff. We can't talk about it now, but I want the board members to be able to see and experience. Because, once you see some of that stuff firsthand, that's when those aha moments occur. And that, to me, is really what I want to be able to do for the conference in November, is to get each board member to have at least one aha moment that they're going to go, wow, I get it now. This is really not only cool, but incredibly educational.
And just to think about the power that that kind of learning experience can have back in their district with their
My goodness, a remarkably powerful experience. You might be able to turn students around who were okay, they weren't that inspired, and make them incredibly engaged just by using a technology, because you're playing in their space at that point. Again, it's all about that creativity for me.
Well, Jim, I am so honored to have you joining us, and I look forward to future planning conversations, but more importantly, to see you on November 15th.
I'm honored to be coming in November. Thanks so much, Luann.
Thank you.